Well, here we go, back again with another video, and I don't know why I'm so happy, because there's some sad news coming out of Sunderland today. Yes, sad news, so I'm wearing black again as we lose Jon Mclaughlin to Rangers. Jon Mclaughlin is going to Rangers. Well done, Jon Mclaughlin. Jon Mclaughlin going to Rangers, absolutely fantastic. And I'll say it again, we all thought he was going to Blackburn Rovers, but he's not, he's going to Rangers. Scottish international Jon Mclaughlin, 2 appearances for Scotland, 6 foot 3 inches tall, giant, fantastic goalkeeping skills for Sunderland over the last 2 seasons. He went through a little bit of a blip, but apart from that, he's been brilliant. The 32-year-old getting his absolute fantastic move. He'll be over the moon with this move. Who, if you're a Scottish player, one of 2 teams you want to play for is either Celtic or Rangers, or both. Because it is the pinnacle of a Scottish, I would say, if I was Scottish, if I was born in Scotland and I was a footballer, and when you're a young kid, you know, you must follow certain teams. It usually would be either Celtic or Rangers, and that's no disrespect to the other fantastic teams in Scotland, but Celtic and Rangers are the two, you know, the 2 of the main teams in Scotland, and you would dream of playing for either Celtic or Rangers. You're a young kid, Scottish young kid coming up, you know, earning your trade through the schools, through the ranks, through the youth system. You'll be thinking one day, I'd love to play for Rangers, I'd love to play for Celtic, I'd love to play for Scotland. Be proud of the shirt you wear. And Jon Mclaughlin, yes, is getting that move to Rangers. Well done, Jon Mclaughlin. You've been absolutely fantastic at Sunderland. You know, it's been a pleasure having you at Sunderland. You've made some absolutely fantastic saves. And overall, you've done a decent job. Now, apparently, he's doubling his wages to go to Rangers. The 32-year-old, you know, this is his twilight of his career. This is the best move that Jon Mclaughlin could absolutely wish for. And I do believe, I've heard news coming out, he's absolutely cock-a-hoop. So again, well done, Jon Mclaughlin, on your move. I'm wearing black because we're losing you. But at the end of the day, I'm pleased for you. I'm pleased for you. You know, your ambition is to play for Scotland, and now you're playing for one of the best teams in Scotland. So Jon Mclaughlin has moved to Scotland. We will miss you. All Sunderland fans will miss you. But on better news, Anthony Patterson, the young up-and-coming goalkeeper for Sunderland, has signed a contract. He's staying at Sunderland. This could be time for likes of Anthony Patterson to shine. But he has to be given the opportunity from Phil Parkinson. Not just to jump in at number 1, but he could be on the bench as a reserve goalkeeper. You know, we got Burge there. Let's have Patterson as number 2. Let's give this lad a chance. Other good news today, Chris Maguire signed a 1-year extension on his contract. So Chris Maguire, the King Maguire, absolutely fantastic apart from his McDonald days. Absolutely brilliant. Good at taking corners. Great at free kicks. The passion, the drive, the want, the ability. He gets the crowd going. And on his day, he is superb. You know, some brilliant goals he scored. So there's been some bad news, but some good news. The likes of Benji Kimpioka and Brandon Taylor have been offered new contracts as well. So there we go, Jon Mclaughlin going to Rangers. And like I said, I wish you all the best, Jon. Absolutely fantastic move for you. Now, I had a bit of a debate today with some of the Sunday bunch. We're having a little bit of a debate. I was basically saying, if Donald does sell the club, I would like someone like Kevin Phillips to come in and manage the club. Now, is League One a low enough division for someone like Kevin Phillips to start his managerial career? He will be given loads of time at Sunderland from the fans, from his days of being an absolute legend as a striker. Now, for me personally, if it didn't work out, if he came to Sunderland and it was manager and it was a flop, I personally wouldn't boo him. I don't boo any managers anyway. But the problem is, if it didn't work out, would some fans boo? I don't believe they would. I believe Kevin Phillips is a legend, will always be a legend. You know, Niall Quinn was an interim manager for 5 games before Roy Keane came, and he lost all 5 games. So we didn't, you know, we weren't all upset with Niall Quinn. We still cast him as a legend at Sunderland. Brilliant player. His disco pants. So I think it'll be the same with Kevin Phillips. We'd give him a good, fair crack at the whip. And I do think it would be a good place for Kevin Phillips to start. Whether that ever happens, it's only hypothetical. Now, 2 of the lads, Michael Bowers, good friends of mine, Michael Bowers and Sean Middleton. You know, they both said that they would like to keep Phil Parkinson for another year, and it wouldn't be a disaster in my eyes if Phil Parkinson was here next season, which he probably will be. The only way Phil Parkinson won't be here next season is if we sell the club. Donald sells the club, new man comes in and brings in his own manager. And I will support Phil Parkinson regardless. Because I'll support anybody who wears a red and white shirt on the pitch. I'll support anybody who manages a club. That's what we do as fans. We back the team, we back the managers, and we back the owners. Now, after the match is done, we can have our little say, and you do your bits on social media. But, so, I'm asking you out there, who would you have? Who would you want to have? Who's the choice? Would you like to see Kevin Phillips come in, so long the backing was there, so you could do a good job? Or again, if the backing was there, keep Phil Parkinson. You decide. Like the video. If you like I said, if you think Kevin Phillips should stay, dislike the video. If you like the video and think Kevin Phillips should come, dislike the video if you completely agree with what I say, which some people do. Now, I was going to drown my sorrows with the Fosters because Jon Mclaughlin's leaving, but it's far too early in the week and it's far too early in the day, so I'm going to have a nice drink of water. Oh, and one last thing. Charlie Methven's been on social media doing his little things, saying how the Sunderland fans are all against him. Sunderland fans have always been against all the owners in the history of ownership of Sunderland. He talks absolute garbage, but it's on Facebook somewhere, so I'm not even going to entertain it on here at all, apart from saying what I just said. So again, I wish Jon Mclaughlin all the best in the future at Rangers. You had a good time at Sunderland. You had a little bit of a blip, but most players do. And you're leaving here on a high. Good luck, John. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, like the video if you would like to see Kevin Phillips as manager. And dislike the video if you want to see Phil Parkinson stay as manager. Bizarre. See you later.